Hey, Volley Truthers, this is Coach Johns, and it's time to give my take on the CHRVA Regional Tournament. Let's get into it. The CHRVA Regional bid was held at 3 different locations: the St. James in Springfield, Virginia, Maryland Juniors Volleyball Club in Jessup, Maryland, and Frederick Volleyball Club in Frederick, Maryland. I'm going to focus on the Frederick Volleyball and the 13s in the region because that's where the Volley Truth was. The truth is, the Frederick Volleyball venue is located in Frederick, Maryland. The club is a cute, quaint spot. Upon walking in, it opens up to a large waiting lounge reception area with big windows to look right into the gym. And even though a tight space, the gym does hold 6 courts. Each court is separated by black netting. Now, there's a good and a bad side to this. The good side is that, of course, it keeps the balls in better control. Players are not having to run around shagging most of their practices and games. But the downside of that is because this space is so tight, the players have to be extremely careful not to get tangled up, tripped up, and fall with or because of the netting. Yeesh. Now, back to the courts. There's 3. 3 were used for tournament play, while the other 3 were used for spectator seating and rest areas for the players. There were also 2 restrooms located inside of the gym. And okay, let me stick this side note in really fast. The girls' bathroom was very well kept. It was clean and smelled oh so refreshing and well sanitized. Miss Tanya kept paper towels and toilet paper stocked in there at all times. There's even lockers lining the walls of the restroom where the girls can keep their belongings. One of the very first surprises was the fact that there was a charge to get into the venue. And although it was only $5 per person, it was never advertised anywhere. And I mean absolutely anywhere on the website. I even called and left a message asking, but absolutely no one responded. Now, I did, however, speak with the Frederick Volleyball Club and tournament director, Miss Tanya, and she was very apologetic and explained that because she didn't use the same PR person, she didn't get the same usual good results. While there was a slight hiccup with the spectator entrance price, you could definitely find relief and fast through parking, as it came in at the grand old price of absolutely, positively free. And you know we gotta love free. Now, the tournament was fun, fast-paced, and absolutely exciting. Yet, it was long, grueling for sure. You do get to see all of the players and teams you have been seeing on the circuit all season. And you do get to see some new ones. So here's the 12 teams who made it to the region: Metro, Liberty Elite, MVSA, Paramount, VA Juniors, EC Power Delaware, Columbia, MoCo, MD Juniors, American, Libero, and Premier Edge. There were 3 pools, which held 4 teams in each, all seeded according to ranking. And that's how they competed against each other. And once all the teams in each pool have competed, the 2 teams with the most losses, they go home, leaving 16. 2 brackets are then formed from there, with the 2 number 1 seeds having to ref first, while the other 4 teams battle it out. Once the quarterfinals were over, the semifinals were next. These matches were just as tough. Each of these matches took 3 sets to close out. The championship game and the 3rd and 4th place games were hard-fought matches, but everyone could see the tire on the players' faces from a wake up at 5 a.m. until leaving the gym at around 7 p.m. to 7:30 that evening, knowing that every point counted, every set, swing, block, and dig took its toll on the players. Every dive left its streak of sweat on the floor, and every mistake left its mark. I dare ask CHRVA to consider a better way to conduct the regional bid than having it all in one day. Well, nevertheless, that's another episode. There were medals given for first, second, and third place, but bids for only first, which is a national level bid, and second, which is an American level bid. Keep in mind that there's still a chance for a reallocation bid after all the qualifying play is said and done. So don't count any team out just yet. Now, food, and more food. My favorite section is here, y'all. This tournament, unfortunately, did not leave anything to the imagination at all. When it came to the food, let me set the stage here. Imagine, if you can, attending a young boys basketball game and the parents are raising money for the players to kind of go on some big end of the season trip. They kind of set up the long white tables, small bags of chips, small bag, little candies, bananas, and maybe some oranges. There was a black refrigerator out there that contained soda, water, and Gatorade. They sold hot dogs, they had pizza, and they had Chick-fil-A, which were, catered in for spectators and players to purchase around the 2-hour time break. We all know the one that I'm talking about, the one where the players or the teams have to sit and then ref, or vice versa. Well, here's my lesson learned on that. Here's exactly why you have to bring your own cooler backpack of snacks and sandwiches and other healthy treats. My player has to eat what I bring her, because by the time Layla and her team made it to the semifinals, there were about 3 players whose stomachs was turned upside down. Our libero got hit the worst. And as for Layla, I could see that she had come off the court holding her stomach. And when I get to her, she's like crying and she's bowled over. So she's telling me that she feels like she wants to throw up. But my parents, I must say, they really did come through, because someone had some Tums on hand. I had her drink some water, and I ran out and spoke with the director, and the director also felt as if she was nauseous. I was absolutely floored, because what else could we do but finish the game? Needless to say, we took a loss. We ended up battling for third and fourth, but it was to a very consistent and very disciplined team. So no matter if we had bubble guts or not, the team that won actually deserved to win. It is what it is. So it was just another life lesson for sure, because in life, there will be tons of things that you will battle through. The goal is to just come out stronger on the other side. Now, as far as the souvenirs, this will be super quick, as well, as there were only regional t-shirts being sold at this tournament. So that was it. In wrapping up the CHRVA Bid Regional, here are some takeaways. It's fun. It's a great way to see friends and meet new ones. It's a low entrance fee. There's free parking. The bathrooms are super clean. Food, you got to really be careful what you eat. Find a way to safely secure the netting. And lastly, the CHRVA could be made to span over a series of days, like maybe 3 days, maybe call it a power league, and maybe you could do a better job with that. But other than that, it was very fun and exciting. Can't wait to do it again next year. That's all for now, but if you like the content, leave a comment below, spike the like button, and subscribe to my channel.